your girl B Octavia, and I am back with another video. My apologies for it being pimple city right now. Everybody's skin is different, and my skin be going through it sometimes. I think it's the weather change plus hormonal things, but anyway, you know what I'm saying? It's getting sorted out, and that's something that I can deal with. That's something that I can change, you know. Always remember, if you having any skin problems, to literally push through. You know what I'm saying? If you're a content creator, how you not gonna create content for as long as pimples stay and things like that? You know, sometimes it takes a week, sometimes it takes a few days, sometimes it takes a few weeks. I don't have that time to waste. I want to push content out for y'all, so here we go. So today I wanted to talk about Atlanta rapper Trouble, who just recently passed away. Of course, people be saying that, you know, the rap game is cursed and police have it out for rappers and rappers keep getting killed. And we should also mention that it's different scenarios in which they are getting killed and different lessons that we can take from it. So without further ado, let's get into it. Trouble was 34 years old, and his name has been ringing bells in the rap industry for quite some time. He was doing music with Young Thug, like at the start of Young Thug's career. And in the city that he come from, he's very loved. So a lot of people was like, damn, what happened? Whoop-de-woo. And Trouble was signed to, or is, or you know how that go, signed to quite a few labels. We can't just talk about 2021. It almost seemed like the labels shelved him. His name wasn't buzzing as much. It's been a lot of rappers that have came out from different cities that have kind of sprouted to the top. So for society, it's really hard for people to listen to real shit versus listen to shit that come with gimmicks and this, that, and the fourth. So Trouble was out drinking and partying and things like that, as he did a lot. I mean, that is the Atlanta culture, in my opinion, to go out partying, having a good time, drinks flowing, what have you. In the middle of the night, Trouble tweeted basically that he was going home. It was too many cops out there and things to that nature. And I really do wish that he would have went home like his home. You feel what I'm saying? Trouble went for a nightcap with a young lady. And this young lady had a lot of baggage that she wasn't even hipping nobody to. You know what I'm saying? She wasn't hipping nobody to, especially the man that she invited over. So let me line this up for you. We don't know who this young lady is and what the connection and how long they've been knowing each other, but he went on over there. It was said that he was actually sleeping, and the homegirl's boyfriend bust in there with a gun. We don't know if it was a struggle involved, but Trouble was shot once in his chest by this girl's boyfriend. And a lot of people are saying that it's her ex-boyfriend, but this is the thing though. This young lady said to the police that the guy that busted in was her boyfriend of 3 years. She has been taking care of this grown-ass man for the whole relationship, and she got tired of it. A week prior to this shooting going down, the lady was with her boyfriend. They was driving in a car, and they got into it about her having to pay for everything and things like that. And she got busted in the nose by the boyfriend. Now, as that transpires, he flees the scene. She calls the police, things like that. From what I read, the police wasn't able to find him during that week's time, right? So the first time seeing him after he bust her in the nose was when he bust in the apartment, okay? So where in there did y'all break up? That's not your ex-boyfriend. That might as well be your boyfriend. Okay? There was no confirmation of ending it. And a lot of people would say once he hits you, that's the end of it. But that's not really the end of it, you know? It is unfortunate that Trouble got entangled in this bullshit because he came in there with a gun to probably kill her. That shit wouldn't have had nothing to do with nobody else. For real, in that week's time, I would have moved out, changed my number, changed all my social media so this man that bust me in the nose can't find me and do it again. That's what women have to know in this situation. And don't invite nobody to your house if you got a crazy baby father, a crazy boyfriend, or ex-boyfriend, you know? Don't invite nobody to your place so that they can get entangled in your bullshit. It's very sad that Trouble had to be in the middle of that, even for a second, you know? And perhaps if she would have told him everything that was going on with that and the circumstances of it, he wouldn't have felt comfortable laying his head there. For the woman to feel guilty, she should. Because it's one thing for you to feel like, oh, you know, he did bust me in the nose, but he won't kill me. But he won't shoot me, but he won't stab me. And if he would stab you, shoot you, kill you, he would do that to anybody else that's in his way. If Trouble is the guy, type of stand-up guy that a lot of people are describing, I would think that, you know, he would try to at least calm it down or, you know, protect the lady and fuck her. You know what I'm saying? And not fuck her like, fuck her, because she's been through something traumatic too. But it's like, she should have told him, you know, the circumstances of it, really. You can't just be like, oh, I'm single now, and invite somebody to your place when your ex-boyfriend, you saying ex-boyfriend, I'm saying boyfriend. Don't involve people in your shit. And a lot of people was like, I seen somebody say, oh, he crashed out over, and I'm like, what? Nah, it's many niggas that really did. It's many guys that really did crash out over a girl. But I guarantee you that if he knew, okay, your ex-boyfriend know your location and know where you lay your head at, I don't want to be a part of that. We can go to a hotel. You feel what I'm saying? Go to a hotel, go to his spot. It's other options, you know? And it would be foolish for her to be like, oh, and it foolish and selfish for her to be like, oh, I was scared to sleep alone. You know what I'm saying? Don't invite nobody to your house and a crazy person know your location. It'll never go right. I promise you, it'll never go right. Another problem I have with record labels is they tend to shelf the realest people, and then something like this happen and they coming out the woodworks with, oh, you a legend and this, that, and the fourth. You should have treated him like a legend. You should have gave him his flowers, his slots, his radio time, and all of that shit while he was here. So for the labels, it's like, if you got anybody on your roster that you haven't been paying attention to, what you really should do is pay attention to them and give them their roses before they pass away. Celebrate them. Show them that they are loved. Show them. I feel like after the whole cucumber challenge and that whole cucumber party thing that they had, I feel like the labels just wasn't fucking with him because of the backlash that he was getting. And that's fake. You know what I'm saying? These guys are hood. In the hood rat shit go down. And the thing about it is, you can't say that somebody is disrespecting women or disgracing, you know, the grace that women is supposed to have. And these women wanted to do it. These women wanted to do it. They volunteered to do it, and some of them did it for free. Come on now, as much as we talking about men disgracing women, we need to talk about women disgracing women. Women disgracing their own species. They own grace that they supposed to have. Their own elegance, I should say. It's some girls that really try to rationalize being a hoe and going through these hoe phases in their life. And it's not just one hoe phase. It's several different of them. And nobody is supposed to judge and say shit about it. And that's very contradictory when a woman has a lot of opinions about a lot of things. That's just the reality of it. What we do know is that the guy, this woman's ex, did turn himself in. He didn't have nowhere else to fucking go. It was nowhere for him to go. Okay? You done up your slot at your ex-girlfriend house, or girlfriend turned ex-girlfriend, by busting her in the nose. You should have left it there. Should have just left it there. Let the shit die down. If she want to forgive you after a certain period of time, then she'll forgive you. But, I mean, maybe, listen, he came in there to kill her. So it's a huge lesson. It's a valuable lesson that women do need to smarten up in certain situations, especially when they have domestic issues going on. Don't bring nobody innocent into that. I mean, I would feel guilty for a lifetime. A complete lifetime. I would feel so guilty that I was like, yeah, come over, it'll be great. And it wasn't great. I would feel so guilty. And she's been through something very traumatic as well, you know? Seeing somebody get shot and them possibly taking their last breath in your place, you know, it's very traumatizing. You know, if she had to clean that blood up herself, it's very traumatizing, you know, to live there after all of that. So I definitely am praying for her, but most importantly, I'm praying that she smartens up. You know, don't do this again. And really think. Really think. It's going to probably take her a long time to really break this down. But she going to have to. Because you can't get in the same situations. We don't know if this the first time he done popped her. We don't know if this the first time he hit her. We don't know. Out of this whole 3 years. And she been paying for all the shit. And he not cute. She been paying for all the shit. So he had to be knocking her upside the head for more than this one time. So why invite somebody over into hell? No. Completely wrong. And this is the last thing that I'm going to say. Now, you see the suspect. Okay? You see the suspect. And then you see trouble. You see the suspect. And then you see trouble. What is this girl's type? What is your type? Because you getting this nigga, what he look like some years ago? What he look like 5 years ago? Because right now, this is not acceptable. Compared to trouble? Are you shitting me? Some girls don't even be knowing what their type is. The only cute thing on the suspect is his eyes. And you can't keep your eyes open all the time. And I gotta literally be close as fuck so I don't see nothing else on your face. Just your eyes. Yuck. What is your type? What does she look like? Can I see a picture of her? I'll find it. I'll find it. But anyways, so I'm floored. You know what I'm saying? She really don't got no particular type at this point. It's all over the place. For real, for real. It really is. I don't get it. They don't look nothing alike or even in the same like weight class as far as looks. So I'm confused on how she pulled that, which is easy. But then she pulled that, which, depending on what she looked like, she could do that. But still, it's like, mommy, what is your type? Because if you going for those type of guys, he probably wouldn't have been whooping your ass. Okay? And that's, on the outside looking in, that's just for me to say type shit. But domestic violence is not a joke. I know I refer to it as certain things like getting knocked upside your head and stuff like that. But I am not joking when it comes to domestic violence. Women lose their lives every day to their significant other all across the world. So, women, please. If a guy if he not swatting no fly and he raise his hand to you, get the out of Dodge the first time. Because as it goes on and as the months turn to years, them hits gonna get harder and harder. And women should be treated as delicate roses. Delicate. Not no concrete block that you could just slap some shit on and shellac it and put it in place. No, we not concrete, baby. We not concrete. And it's only so much that this outer shell can take until your soul leaves your body. And I'm dead serious, like, but the lessons still stand. So I want to hear what y'all have to say in the comments below. Share it, share this video, like this video, and I will see y'all in the next one.